What's going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of the Hamilton Huskies franchise mode for NHL 21. The Boston Bruins were the Stanley Cup champions this past year. Let's go and quickly take a look at the awards. I think we did it in the last episode, but we're going to do it really quickly again. Okay, here we go. The Bruins win the Stanley Cup. They win the President's Trophy. Holy crap, I'm holy. The Oilers win the Clarence Campbell. The Prince of Wales goes to Boston for the third time in 4 years. Wow. All right. Individual awards. Jack Eichel wins the Art Ross. Austin Matthews with the Hart Memorial. The Norris goes to Erik Karlsson. All right. The Bing goes to Karlsson. Timothy Liljegren gets the Calder. David Pasternak with the Conn Smythe. Price with the Vezina. That's his second Vezina in a row. So that's pretty wild, man. They're thinking Carey Price is going to have himself one hell of a comeback story here. Connor Hellebuck with the Jennings. That's not exactly that shocking. And Price got it 3 years ago. Nikita Zadorov gets the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy. And the Jack Adams goes to Gisbers. For Coach of the Year. So that is what that freaking got an award. We were doing the last episode. We got eliminated from the playoffs. Boston won the cup, and then it said we got some award or something like for management or coach or something. So it's Gisbers got Coach of the freaking Year. That is awesome. Bringing some hardware here. The Selke goes to O'Reilly for the third time in 4 years. Austin Matthews with the Ted Lindsay, and Ovi with the frickin' Maurice Richard Trophy, man. That is wild. So Ovi, third time in 4 years. He is what, 35, 36 now? Holy crap. That is nuts, dude. Anyway, so what I want to do really quickly right now before we get too far here is go to the record book for the Hamilton Huskies. I do want to look at it. I want to see franchise, yeah. Not the Anaheim Ducks. We want to go down to the Hamilton freaking Huskies, man. The point leader all-time and current is David Perron with 133. All-time leader in seasons, it says Brett Pesce. But just about everybody we got on the damn team is 2 seasons deep because we're in our... we are only in our second season. Assists, current and all-time is still David Perron with 89 assists. Holy crap, I'm holy, man. Games played. Calvin DeHaan and Brett Pesce have both played every single game. Penalty minutes, Ryan McFarland. Darcy Kemper, 5 shutouts. Dobby had 5. He was the all-time leader. Wins, current is Darcy Kemper with 10. Cam Talbot has the record with 22. Goals, Ryan McFarland with 64 goals as a member of the Hamilton Huskies. And he is a damn teenager, man. I think after this coming season, Ryan McFarland very well could beat Perron for all-time points of 133. I wouldn't mind holding on to Perron for another year, but I know he's going to want a stupid amount of money, right? So what we're going to do here is we are going to... Wait, hold on. I did want to go to contracts really quick. I want to go to contracts. I think our coaching is fine. Perron, yeah. Larkin, Larkin is still signed for this year and next year. We could offer him a contract extension. Andreas Janssen is probably going to want one. McFarland is due for a contract extension. Hjalmarsson's still under contract. Pesce, the 27-year-old, he's under contract for a couple years still. Krejci wants to come back. I might have to get him at like more of a bottom 6 role. He could be a third-line center, but he's not an optimal third-line center. Oh, man, but we still get Derek Stepan. Josh Hosang does still want to come back. He is still a restricted free agent, so I don't know what we're going to do with him. We shall see, man. Larson, Colin Miller. I like Colin, it was Colin Miller, right? I like Colin Miller, right? Calvin DeHaan is expiring. I don't think we're going to bring him back. Stephen John's probably not going to bring him back. Lafferty, I think he's probably going to be in the NHL next year. Wagner, we got locked up. For goaltenders, I mean, Darcy Kemper doesn't want to come back. What I think we're going to do is we're probably going to just go with Philip Gustafsson. I'm just hoping that Philip Gustafsson jumps to like 82 or 83. And if we upgrade our defense a little bit, I think this could be a huge option for us. So yeah, but I think one of our main concerns this offseason is most definitely going to be getting Ryan McFarland locked down long term. All right, let's see. Minnesota. Did they not win the draft lottery last year or something? Columbus, Ottawa, Buffalo, Calgary, Vegas. Wow, okay. LA, Dallas, New York Islanders, Philly Flyers, Dallas via Florida, Carolina, Anaheim, St. Louis, and New Jersey. All right, man. They want us to average at least 85% concession fan happiness. That failed, but I'm not in charge of that crap. So we're going to go and view the draft class and see if we learned anything about anybody. All right. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have what, like pick 20 something? Okay, it's saying what, like anywhere between 19th and 21st is probably what we're going to have. Who do we got? Cedric Eakin. He had 12 points. He was a plus 17 in a freaking A+ league, man. Holy crap. I'd take a look at him. Landon McCallum is a center. He had 64 in 64 for the Sudbury Wolves. You know, I love Sudbury, man. I love Sudbury. Brady Zanis. He had 40 points and was a plus 10 in the U.S. I like that a lot, too, so I wouldn't mind looking at him. Do we have any more info on anybody? Maybe like a little more. Oh, Vesa Sivanen. I like his name, dude. 12 points, plus 8 in an A+ league, but we don't have any info on him. So I wouldn't mind looking at some of these guys. We would consider trading up, trading down. Wayne Roloff. He had 24 points in 63 games in the U.S., plus 21. I do like to get players from the U.S., man. So, yeah, that's about as far as we're going to look at that. We're probably going to have one more... what do we have? One more scout ranking. Then we're going to have the draft interviews where we are going to get a little more in depth. We're going to learn a little bit more about these guys. Like I said, the nice thing about the franchise mode this year compared to last year is last year I felt really rushed through it, and I felt like I made a lot of mistakes, where this year we're going to take it really slow, and we're just, if we end up with a 2-hour episode, I don't care. Anyway, so... Mikko Koivu decides to retire. He was 81 overall, man. Let's take a look. He is a great player, man. Best player in Minnesota Wild history. Let's see, man. He ended up playing out his days. He had a year in Columbus where it looked like he had a bit of a resurgence, to be 100% honest, man. 36 points for a 38-year-old is nothing to freaking laugh at. And then he went to Dallas, didn't miss any games, and had 23 points on, I would say, their third line. But he was a minus 13. And he was only making 1.6. Shea freaking Weber. What? He's going to retire as a 90 overall. Okay, well, hey, man, end on a high note, right? End on a freaking high note, man. Holy crap, dude. 58 points plus 32. Jesus, man. 688. You're a monster, dude. He's a top 2 defenseman. Look at his stats. His speed is gone. But he's got all the poise in the world. His puck skills are a little low. Deadly shot. Crazy strong. His durability's bad. But his defensive stats are still, like, really, really high. And they had him signed for 5 more years, and he retired. Dustin Byfuglien. He's still a top 4 guy. Louis Eriksson finally retired. Freaking, they did manage to find a way to get rid of that Eriksson contract. They shipped him off to freaking New Jersey. UC Jokinen. Holy crap, eh? UC freaking Jokinen. What was the last time he played? 17-18. He played 60 games. UC freaking Jokinen. That's hilarious. Alrighty. So we're getting ahead. Now we're at the draft interviews. We'll go to view draft class. I'm going to get those guys that I'm looking at. It is going to catch up to us in the future, right? It is going to catch up to us. The fact that I think we're going to be a Stanley Cup contender for a lot of years. I'm going to look at this Landon McCallum kid. That's who I'm going to look at first, man. But being a Stanley Cup contender for a bunch of years in a row, like 6-7 years, stuff like that, that really does hurt you in the, when it comes to the quality of your prospects and stuff. You have to find a lot of steals. So he's a playmaker, right? He is definitely a playmaker. He's got silky smooth hands. He's definitely a center playmaker, and I got no problem with that. So if we go to play style, where are we, baby? Play style. What style of play? He's going to say playmaker or two-way, but probably playmaker. Yeah, he's a playmaker. All right. Readiness, probably a couple years out, right? Still some work to do. I'm a couple years away. All right. So 2 or 3 years out, maybe even 4, but I'd say 2 or 3. All right. Thanks for the opportunity to interview with an organization as good as yours. 2 years out. I like him already, man. I bet you he's top 6, probably about 67, 68 overall. I'd say, yeah, he's got top 6 forward potential, man. His senses are phenomenal. Puck skills are most likely great. Says similar style to Claude Giroux. He's already 6 foot, 170, but, I'm not going to hold that against him. Then we got this Philip Hilbert. He was a plus 20 in the U.S. He is most definitely a defensive defenseman. I'm going to look at Cedric Eakin. He was a plus 17 in an A-plus league. So I'm going to go look at him now. All right, let's see. Skills. What do we got for skills, baby? Strengths. What do you got? What would you consider to be your greatest strength? Skating. Okay, so he's a left winger, and he's freaking fast. I'm more than happy to chat about something else. We'll go back to play style. These are the 3 that I like to do every single time. So can you give me a breakdown on how you play on the ice? He's a playmaker as well. Okay, so another playmaker. I thought, maybe he could be a two-way forward. Still some work to do in my game, couple years away. Yeah, again, I think probably 2 or 3 years out, but he is 17. That's good. In the future, you can never have too many good playmaking centers. He's 2 years out as well. Is there maybe anyone on our team we could move out? Maybe get both of these fellas, man. It says here his shooting might be his best thing 2 years out. We don't know about similar style. I know he doesn't have freaking... so I like these 2 guys. Igor Chubarov, Kenneth Motzko. I like his name. We got, Sivanen, Vesa Sivanen. I like him. I'm going to take a peek at this guy now. So what position was he? He was a center as well. Okay, skills, we'll go for strengths. What are we talking about? Vesa Sivanen. I love the name so much. Skating, he's quick as well. So he's going to be one of them real freaking fast guys. All right, play style, we are looking at... Give me a rundown of how you play. I got to rub my eyes real bad. He's another play. Is he a playmaker? He is a playmaker. My goodness here. All right. I need at least a few seasons before I really hit my stride and will be competitive in the NHL. I'm dedicated. So I'd say that's 3 or 4 years then? Probably. So he's a playmaking center yet again. We just looked at a lot of playmakers. And he's 3 years out. So I'm not going to worry about this guy unless he was to have crazy freaking potential or something like that. But so I'll take him off the list. I like Cedric Eakin. And I really like this Landon McCallum kid, and I think I'm going to go for him. I think I'll get rid of Brady's anus. So I'm going to go for Landon McCallum and or Cedric Eakin. One or the other. We'll see where we land. I think they both have terrific potential. So I want to look at the draft class. I want to go and see where we can get our boy here, which was Landon McCallum is projected 19th, and we have the 21st pick. So I almost want to go after Cedric Eakin and not get rid of that 21st pick, but I want to maybe try to get the 19th. Actually, I would probably go for more like the 17th, and then maybe even see if I can move from 21st to 20th. So let's see who wants to get rid of their picks up here. 19. I would have to go for pick 14 or something. Or I could go I think to be safe, I think I would go for pick number 17. It's got tons of value. You know what? Maybe we'll try and move on from Galchenyuk. We could probably grab something else for him. Holy crap, there's Dylan Dubé. I think that's a little too much freaking value. They want to get rid of what? Michael Backlund? No, I don't want to do that. It says Rasmus Anderson. He's a two-way defender. Fits pairing 3. 5 years at 4.5. God, no, thank you. Kylington, offensive D-man. Penalty kill. Damn it. Sammy Bennett is a two-way forward. He fits on line 1. That's no good for anything. Matt Phillips, playmaking center / right winger. Again, fits line 1. Milan fits line 3. We could always throw Milan Lucic on line 3. 2 years at 5.2. You know what I would do? I'd take Cheech off you, but you're going to retain half his salary. That's what I'm saying, baby. You are retaining half of Lucic's salary, and I will take that off your hands, and I'll give you Galchenyuk. Trade rejected. All right, so I wonder, yeah, we're going to see if we can make this one happen. We are going to get Marco Scandella, a 32-year-old third-pairing defensive defenseman, but we're going to make St. Louis retain half of his salary. We're going to get the 14th pick. We're giving up Alex Galchenyuk, but we're getting Scandella for 1.6. Oh, man, and it doesn't want to work. Okay, so if we just add a quick sweetener here, yeah, I'll go to draft picks, and I will add in a 4th-round pick. See if that will sweeten it enough to make it work. Nah, it won't, eh? No. What about a 7th-round pick? Nah, man. I don't know what they want. A 7th, 2 7ths and a 4th. There you go. Trade reject. It's the retention, I think. It's the retention, I think. If they were to retain, okay, we'll say you retain $1 million of his contract. There you go. So it's not too high. There you freaking go. But I'm taking away that 7th and that 7th, and I'll give you the 4th. How about now? No, they do not want to retain salary. I think we're gonna have to, I guess, go for pick 18 then. Sure. We'll see if they want Galchenyuk back. No, they don't want him. All right, let's see if this will work. Oh, my God, they got too many damn skaters now. All right, who do they have that has, like, no value I can just take off their books? Nordstrom. Wheel makes $750. I'm not worried about that. All right, they want to get rid of Wheel. All right. Trade accepted. There you go. We got pick number 18. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do, you know what? I'm going to skip ahead to pick 18. There's Asplund. Okay, so my guy's still there. Oh, my goodness. Medium elite center sniper. That sucks, man. So I'm going to call timeout. Then we're going to go ahead to this pick. And trade for pick number 20. Honestly. I'm going to trade for the 20th overall pick. And I'm going to give them... Well, they don't want the 21st overall pick. You guys want a 4th and a 7th. I'll give you a 4th, a 7th, and no, I'll give you the 21st pick and a 4th. There you go. You want the 4th, so whatever. Or a 7th, sorry. They, don't want that now. What the hell, man? You guys want to trade this pick away. I guess they don't want the 21st pick. So you know what then? We're just going to stick with what we got, and we're just going to pray that our guy's still there. That's what we're going to do. So we're going for Landon McCallum. Landon frickin' McCallum, man. He's mine. Make selection. Boom. 69 overall. Top 6 forward. Center playmaker. Great puck skills. Good skating. Look at his shot power. 99 discipline, 92 durability. Holy Jesus, man. That is insanity. I am so happy with that pick. Sim pick. Don't take my boy. Who was my boy? Tell me it wasn't Hilbert. It wasn't Hilbert, right? No, it's Eakin. Okay, yeah. Cedric Eakin. Sim pick. Don't take him. Oh, they took Anus. All right. They took Anus. 69 overall, top 4 defenseman. I'm thinking Eakin's going to be about 69 overall, top 4 defenseman. That's probably what he's going to be, right? 67, or playmaking left winger, yeah. 67 overall, left wing, playmaker. Worse with the puck, worse discipline and everything. I think he's a much better shooter, though. So that's fine. He's a better all-around player. All right, I can deal with that. All right, sim options. Let's go to pick number 43. Now we're just looking for steals, baby. We're just looking for steals at the draft now. Danny Shilkin. He's from Guelph Storm, 43 points. Maxim Dadanov. Left winger, he was a +8 in Russia. He's a big enough guy. Probably a two-way player. Matthias Zetterberg. Todd Connolly. Pascal Furlan, 36 points. In the Q, he's a +17 playing on the second line in the QMJHL. I would say he's probably a two-way forward playing on the second line, only getting 30-some points. 6'1", 199. He could be a smaller power forward, I guess. Whatever. We'll take a chance on him. Right wing sniper, top 9 forward potential. Couple years out. Decent shooter, decent skater. I'm perfectly satisfied with that. I got no beef with that, man. All right, what do we got? Winehandle. Reginald Sanford. What is he? Oh, he's a defender. He's a big defenseman playing on a top pairing. Yeah, we're going to go for him. Big defender, Reginald Sanford. Low top 6, or low top 4. Look at that. Boom. Second round pick. Could be an awesome pickup for our team. He's a two-way defender. He's decently fast. You know, he's a good all-around defenseman. So now we're going to round number 4. Now this is where we try and look for maybe a steal. We got a hybrid goalie, Brennan Tamara. I love his name. What a bitchin' name. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance. Fringe starter, whatever. I don't even care, man. I got like a bunch of 4th round picks. Oh man, I don't even care. All right, what else do we got? We got Samu Rask playing for. Okay, and then we got Raimo Kaltiainen, another goaltender in an A league. Landon Lang. Look at the size of him. 6'4", 203, 42 points, +5, playing on the top line. I'll take him. I'll freaking take him, man. Boom. Low top 9 potential. Could become an NHL player. Could be like 4 or 5 years out. He might be freaking 23, 24 years old before he cracks the league. But he has the potential to do it. That is the thing. All right, what else do we got going on here? Oh, Isaac Lotz. Center sniper. We got Sammy Kallio in an A+ league. Matthias Lander in an A+ league. Jonathan Clem. Ryder Thompson from the Portland Winterhogs. We got Lincoln Joslin, 17 points. A lot of freaking penalty minutes. He is a big friggin' guy. Good character. I like that. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go for Lincoln Joslin. 7th D. Whatever, man. He could be a good leader in our AHL team there. So we're in what? Pick 6? Yep. Round 6, pick number 2. We are almost through this draft. Lotz is still there. There you go. I'll take Isaac Lotz, man. Low top 6. Oh, baby. 53 overall, but he's low top 6. Center, sniper. And he's a decent skater too, man. All right. I think this is our second last pick of the draft. Second last pick of the draft, man. So what we're going to do is go to the potential. We're going to sort, see if there's anyone that we could potentially... Yu Sato! Work ethic. He's just very inconsistent. He's 5 years out. Keaton Haley. Oh, my God. Some of these guys, they're like projected to go so freaking late, man. He could potentially have elite potential, but I highly doubt that. Justice Winnick. You know what? I'll take him next. I'm going to take Yu Sato or Sato. Yu Sato, low top 9, and he's 56 overall. I don't mind that at all for a 7th round pick. And then we're going to go and take our other fella that we had all freaking pinned to the watch list. We got Justice Winnick. Let's go. Boom! Low bottom 6. You never freaking know. Overager taking 213th. Big power forward guy. He's not even big, but he's a power forward. All right, that's going to do it for us for this NHL freaking entry draft. All right, so we're going to go to our contracts. Look at this, man. This is our top line. 89, 88, 86. Perfectly content with that. In this episode, I also am desperately going to try and get Ryan McFarland signed to like a max deal. So we have 43. You know what I'm going to do? Go to all expiring, which is a lot of freaking people, man. A lot of freaking NHL caliber dudes are expiring right now. Jay Beagle, I would love to keep him for 1 year. I would love to keep Jay Beegs for 1 year. I would honestly give him 1.75 to stay just for one more year. Man, he's so good on this team. Lafferty, then we got Schmalevsky. I'd like to possibly bring him up for 10 if we could. Schaller. Schaller is our fourth line freaking... Yeah, he's our fourth line left winger, I guess, right? He was making 1.4. Does not want to come back. He would want one... Oh, man. That's the only problem. Damn, man. What about this Martel fella? He's a sniper. I don't know. We're going to focus on the NHL guys first, though. Like David Krejci, I wouldn't mind keeping him around. And there's Calvin DeHaan, who did jump up and become... He did grow and become a legitimate, like, top 4 guy. Where is... But I got to go and look, and where is Ethan Bear, you know? Bear still didn't grow. Did not grow. That is a guy, honestly, I think we might be able to move on from, although his cap hit's not bad, you know? So when it comes to Calvin DeHaan, we're just going to have to look at what he wants. He is 31. Oh, and he wants 4.5. I think we're gonna release Calvin DeHaan. And yeah, we'll go with Ethan Bear. So first of all, David Perron, I want to look at what he wants. He wants to re-sign. What was he making before? $4 million a year. David Krejci, what does he want? He wants... I could get him for, I think, like 3.5 for 1 year. He was making 5.75. So I would sign him for 1 year at 3.5 for 1 year. He could seriously be great as like a number 3 guy, like a third liner. Derek Stepan doesn't want to come back. I love him, but he doesn't want to be here, so I don't want him here, you know? Jacob Larson was a spare, you know? He wants 2.3 for that. No, you know what? Jakob, maybe I'll qualify him, see if there's anybody else that wants him. Josh Hosang, what does he want? He wants 2 years, $850 on a one-way deal, but he only wants $850,000 for 2 years. It's because he's never been given an opportunity in the NHL. So I will sign him. So David Perron, yeah, 1 year. I think I might be able to get him for 5.4 maybe. Maybe 5.4 for 1 year. And I would be willing to do that. Jacob Larson, I'm not so sure about. Colin Miller, I was actually pretty happy with Colin Miller. He was making 2 3/4. So what does he want now? He wants 3.4. I'm going to have to wait on that until we get a couple more guys signed. Blippy doesn't want to come back. So we'll get rid of Blippy, although I love him. What is that? JT Brown. JT Brown does not want to come back, so we will get rid of him. Schmalevsky, I would like to bring him up. 1 year, he wants a 2-way deal. Give me 2 years, and I'll give you $900,000. There we go. Alex Fortan doesn't want to come back. We'll qualify him. You know, we'll qualify him. Tim Schaller doesn't want to come back. That is unfortunate, but we might be able to get him in free agency anyway. What else do we got? Jordan Wheel. He is a playmaking center. Well, you know what? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to skip ahead a day or two, and we're going to try and see who wants to come back and who doesn't. Uh-oh, Gordy Burnett. Gordy Burnett does not want to come back, man. Krejci is going to reject this offer at this dollar value. I was clear on how long I was willing to stick with the team, but you've chosen to offer me something different. Perron decided to come back. Beagle decides to come back. Hosang wants to come back. Schmalevsky. Okay. So we got a couple guys signed. I really, really wanted to get Jay Beagle re-signed. So David Krejci, the only thing he wants is a 2-year deal. He got us 61 points as a 35-year-old. But it's like, man, I don't know. I don't freaking know, but I can't see where you fit. That kind of sucks, man. Andreas Janssen, he's going to want to freaking re-sign. He had 58 points. He has back-to-back really good seasons, right? He's making 3.4. He is definitely the anchor of that second line, which is something we are going to need. You know what, Krejci, I'm sorry, bud, but you got to go. We are definitely going to need to re-sign a lot of freaking people here. Johan Lars or Jakob Larson. What did I say he wanted? Like 3.4 or something. Colin Miller, he had 30 points for us, and he wanted. Oh, he was the one who wanted 3.4. Yeah. Nola Chari wants to come back. What does he want? I would offer you 2.4 for a year. He's going to be a third liner if he plays, you know. Lafferty, he's a two-way guy. We sign him as a spare, I guess. I guess. He wants to come back, right? Might be able to get him for, I'll give him 1.15 for a year. Nice short-term contract. Darcy Kemper, yeah, doesn't want to come back. But Gustafsson, he's probably not even done freaking growing. He's got no points. That's the problem. Werner wants to come back. We got younger Dobby. All right, so Kemper, you were an absolute beast for us, but we are going to upgrade our defense to the point where the goaltending, we can rely on other people, you know? So Werner, we're going to sign him again. He wants a 1-year deal. I would rather get you for 2 on a 2-way deal. And then I think we're going to sign Hudobin to an entry-level contract. Beautiful. I love it. So then we'll skip ahead again. And the next thing I'm going to worry about all by my lonesome is getting those AHL guys re-signed and everything. So first thing we'll do is skip ahead. Nola Chari came back. Lafferty doesn't want to. Wow. Werner's coming back. Dobby's coming back. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some signings for some like AHL level guys, and then I'll be back, and then we can cut a little bit of the time out of this episode and we can get to free agency. Alrighty, so what we are going to need, we are almost at the end of the contract, re-sign phase, so I'm going to get down to that last day. We got Jakob Larson, who is still a restricted free agent, but he wants like more money than I really want to give him. So what I'm going to do, he wants an extension, so I'm going to qualify him as a RFA. We still have his rights, and then maybe I could think about re-signing him. We have our bottom 4 defensemen. We need a legitimate number 1 defenseman. So here we go. Advanced day, not renewed. We have NHL assistant coach, not renewed. So I'm going to go into hire coaches. I'm going to go to NHL assistant coach, and we're going to find one that fits really, really well. Maybe one that works with forwards. Veterans. Veterans. We got some serious veterans on this team. Look at this. Pesci, Jalmerson, Perron. Oh, God. Taylor Hall. Man, he fits really well. So I think I'd like to maybe bring him on as our new assistant coach, offer him $650 a year. We have $2 million to spend on our coaching. We got a couple more years. You know what? I'm not worried about the freaking scouts, man. I don't even use them. I don't even use the scouts. Oh, man. All right. So if we go into, first thing I want to do going into free agency is look at our roster. Dylan Larkin wants an extension. Ryan McFarland wants an extension. Andreas Janssen wants an extension. Okay. So the first one I'm going to worry about right now, I mean, we have $33 million still free for this year, and we need to sign, I think, 4 players. 4 roster players is what we need to sign out of 18. But we need to start by locking down Ryan McFarland. Look at this, 9.65 for 5 years. Not bad. What about 6 years? Under 10. 7 years? I could get him for $10 million a year for 7 years. Or I could offer him honestly, I could offer him 9.4 for 6 years. That would be unreal. And that would get him to 26 years old, where he's gonna want stupid money. But if I could sign him right now for under $10 million, I might even be able to knock it down to 9.25 for 6 years. But I don't want to push my luck, so I think I'd make it 9.4 for 6 freaking years. I want Larkin. He's going to want $10 million a year. Oh, 9.3 for a year. 10.3 for 2 years. Man, this guy wants to get paid, dude. 15 mil. Holy crap-a-moly, man. I would rather pay him for 2 years, pay him like 9-8 for 2 years, and then we can look at maybe even after this year, maybe knocking Taylor Hall off of our freaking, taking Taylor Hall and getting him off our books, man. I would offer Larkin a 2-year deal. We'll see how he works out. Hjalmarsson, I'm not going to commit to, but Andreas Janssen, he is absolutely the leader of that second line. I would give him... Is there any way to get him cheaper? Only for like 2 years or whatever, eh? It's like, I would rather have him for like 4 years, or I could sign him for 5, but only offer him like, 5-5 for 5 years kind of thing. I could probably get away with, 5.4 for 5 years. I would be fine with that. A lot of the rest of our lineup is going to be relatively interchangeable. Giovanni Smith, I want to give him an extension. He wants a 1-year, 2-way deal. I would give him a 2-way deal for... Yeah, you know what? I give him $950 on a 2-way deal for 2 years. Love him on my bottom 6. He's a tremendous player. He's pretty much NHL... he is an NHL caliber player. Decent defensively, decent enough offensively. Strength-wise, he's a tough guy. He's getting a $25,000 a year raise. Then we've got Austin Wagner, who's also one of the absolute leaders on our fourth line. What does he want? 1.3 for 2 years? I would offer him 1.2. You don't want to pay those fourth liners too much money, right? Magna, I'm not worried about him. But then goaltendies, Philly Gus wants an extension, so we're going to see what he wants. 2 years for less than $1 million. Then it jumps up to 1.8, then 2.6, 3.3. I would honestly offer him a 4-year deal for you know what? I'll give him what he wants for 4 years. He's a UFA after, but I will give him what he wants for 4 years. After that, he's 28. He would sign his one big contract. I don't know that I want to risk, I don't know that I would want to risk giving him 2 years at $750 as a restricted free agent. And then what if he jumps to 88 overall and I got to pay him $10 million a year? I'd rather get him at 88 overall, but for 2.6 for two more years of that quality, It's like, this could be 3 years down the line, this could be a damn steal, and then I am not afraid to pay him. So I'm going to offer him this, 2.675 for freaking 4 years, man. And then there's Ingram, who is our backup goaltender. I would offer him, I would offer him exactly what he wants. A 1-year, 2-way deal for $750. He's got that starter potential too. He's a young kid. I don't mind that one frickin' bit. But now what we need to do is go into the free agents, see what they got kicking around. Morgan frickin' Riley. Oh, man, would he ever be expensive, though? Oh, no. Oh, Darnell Nurse is available. Man, all right. First thing we're going to look at is we're just going to go to defenseman. Klingberg. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He's 29 years old. Offensive D-man. Fits on the power play. Damn. All right. Mo Riles. Good 2-way defender. Superstar 2-way defender. Consummate professional. Fits freaking everywhere, man. Fits everywhere. 58 points he can get in a season. Honestly, I think I would, if I was to go for anyone, I think I'd go for like Morgan Riley, dude. But Darnell Nurse, he's a good 2-way guy. Fits pairing 3, that's no good. We don't exactly have anyone who's, we have Razzie Sandin. He's 83 overall, high top 4, 2-way defender. Nah, we are gonna have to pay him. I think I would rather pay him for 2 years, and I would offer him, 1 year, and I would offer him, I'd offer him $12 million for 1 year. That gets him on the team, That gets him on our freaking team. $12 million for 1 year. Boom. There we freaking go. So that deals with Morgan Riley. That would drop us down to about $20 million in cap space. We go back to all freaking skaters, and we need a powerhouse second line center. We could go for someone like a Max Domi, man. Would he fit? Nah, on the power play. So first thing we're going to do is go to centers. And Claude Giroux. Oh, these guys, they want so much money, dude. What about Jumbo? Jumbo Joe. Nah, he doesn't fit anywhere. Eric Stahl, who we had in our first season, he fits line 1. Dennis Malgin. That would be a huge step down, but he does fit on line 2. But we would be upgrading so much more of our team. He fits on the power play, fits on the penalty, or no, he just fits on the penalty kill, fits on line 2. He's a young enough kid. He's not very big, but he's young enough. And he had 45 points. He could grow in the offseason, and he could be a really solid second-line option for us, man. Or I could go for a powerhouse second-line power forward center. Are there any other, like, power forwards, man? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just don't want to spend stupid money on these guys, right? I just don't want to spend stupid money on anyone. Find someone who fits on that second line. I'm thinking we're going to go for Dennis Malgin, man. What does he want? Oh, that would make him an RFA. Look at this. I could offer him $4 million a year for 2 years, and he is still an RFA after. As a 27-year-old, how does that work? Unless he just freaking turned 25. I think maybe he just turned 25. So he's a little on the weaker end. I'm going to offer him 4.25 for 2 years. What would he? Okay, yeah. I'll offer him 4.25 for 2 years. Maybe that might break our bank a little bit here. I'll offer him 4 even for 2 years. He's an RFA. Yeah, that's right. This year's second round pick. That's fine. They're probably going to match him, aren't they? All right, so now what we need to do is look for a decent right winger, man. Brock Besser is an RFA, so the number one guy that would be UFA would be like Ferk. I wonder where Dusty Brown fits, man. He's 37 years old. That's the thing, right? 37-year-old grinder. He fits in our bottom 6, and he is killer, man. Unreal player. Who else do we got? Nick Patan. We could use him to upgrade our right wing / center. Fits line 2. He's 27, so he's a unrestricted free agent. I like that. I like it a lot. You know what? I think we'll go for Nick Patan. So he wants 3 years. What if I was to offer him 2? I will offer him 2 years, and I will offer him 2.7. So, 2.6 for 2 years. It's close to what he's asking for anyway. And then we need to go back to centers, and we need to go down. Oh, you know what? Let's go to two-way, and let's see if we can find our guy. Ooh, Zach Smith. Zach frickin' Smith. Fits line 4. Damn. All right. What else do we got? What else do we got for, like, grinders? Ooh, Brett Leeson. Brett frickin' Leeson, man. I don't know where he fits, though, man. I don't know where he fits. All right, who else do we got? Kruger, Nolan, Bodin, Lindholm, Angelo, Sarnik, Amadio, Carlson, Bastian, Stepp. Blah, 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 blah. Who else do we got? We want to pick up. What about, who is that? Jordan Nolan. Bottom 6 forward. He's 33. He doesn't fit anywhere. That's what we're looking for, though. We're looking for like a grinder center. Maybe even, you know what? Brett Leeson, I would pick him up. As a scratch player. No picks. No picks at all needed. And then, honestly, I think I'd pick up Zach Smith. He can be a 4th-line role player for us. There you freaking go. We got a winger. We got all those guys. If Morgan Riley says yes to the dress here, man, we have got ourselves a freaking hockey team. All right, skipping ahead. They want Colin Miller and Jay Beagle for 2 seconds. No thanks. What else do we got? Come on, let's skip on ahead. Someone start accepting. Marcus Zaitsev is the new assistant coach. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it, man. Zach Smith accepts. Okay. Austin Wagner renewed his contract. Dennis Malgin. Oh, he's decided to go with the Maple Leafs. Gustafsson renewed. Giovanni Smith renewed. Brett Leeson's on the team. Connor Ingram renewed. Nick Patan renewed. Perfect, baby. I think we could actually use If I was to look at our contracts, we might actually be able to use Nick Patan as our... where did he go? I think he would be under left wingers or something, wouldn't he? Or right wingers? Nick Patan is right wing / center. He's got 78 faceoffs, and he's super fast. I could use him as I could use him as the second line center. So you know what? I'm going to quickly... Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold the phone for a minute here. Something tells me Morgan Riley didn't say yes or no yet. Andreas Janssen decided to renew. Morgan Riley's on the damn team. And Larkin renewed. Ryan McFarland renewed. Oh, my God. Oh, man, there's a lot of teams that are really looking to give us second liners or second round picks and stuff right now. So if I go to view contracts, I just want to take a quick peek at how this team's probably going to look. Super happy that Andreas Janssen re-signed with us for, what was it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years. Ryan McFarland, 9.4 for the next 6. Oh, baby. Mo Riles, we got him on the team. $12 million for 1 year, baby. 1 year of Mo Riles. Look at him. He's an animal. He's a monster. 90 points. He's a gosh darn monster, man. I love it. Dude, this team is such a powerhouse right now. We just need better goaltending. See, we got Nick Patan. He could rock that number 2 center spot. I'm not 100% sure. I did want to get like one pretty decent, one more really decent like top 6 forward, and that's all we need. Jake Virtanen! Jake the freaking Snake! It says he fits line 3, but I don't care, man. Jake the freaking Snake, dude. Is he still an RFA? Damn it, he is too. What would I need to... I'd probably need to give up a friggin... Hold on. You do not have the picks needed. Damn it, man. That sucks. What else do we got? Justin Schultz. No. Kovalchuk. We could always give him a shot somewhere, but I don't know if I really want to. Calvin DeHaan. Yeah, he's gone. Andre Burakovsky could be a really solid sniper. He fits in the bottom 6 power play and penalty kill. Andre Burakovsky, but he's very expensive for that bottom 6. I don't like that part. What about Dusty Brown? I think how much money he wants is going down right now. He fits in our bottom 6. He wanted like 4 something before. No one is interested in Dustin Brown, but him fitting in our bottom 6 is phenomenal. But I'm going to offer him like freaking... The most I'm going to offer him is like 2.8 for a year. It's kind of insulting. Maybe we could get something in a trade. I don't know. I really want Jake Virtanen. 1 sec, though. I want to go 1 second here. 1 freaking second. Where is Jake Virtanen? Who owns his rights again? Vancouver still owns his rights. Okay, you have 52 points. What if I was to, like, trade Vancouver for his rights? Could I do that? Could I go to Vancouver and trade for the rights to Jake Virtanen? He must have no freaking value. He doesn't have a lot of value. They also have... Oh, that's a different cap in it. Yeah, I can make a trade for Virtanen. He's not signed to a contract, but I would have his rights. Who else do we have here? We got Noel Achari, who has way too much value, EA. Jay Beagle with stupid value. Oh my god, man. I wouldn't want to get rid of him or him. But what if I was to move... We don't have a first round pick in this year's upcoming draft. So who cares if we have a second, man? I would take Virtanen and a third for a second round pick. Trade rejected. Okay. So if we remove the third, Jake Virtanen's rights for a second. Trade accepted. We got Jake the Snake, baby. Jake the Snake Virtanen. Now we go to... Come on. Let's go. Now we go to contracts. Find Jake Virtanen. Offer him a damn deal. So I just go to RFA. We got Jake Virtanen. Offer contract. 4 years, 4.9. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to offer him 4 years at 4.7. Love me some Jake Virtanen. We got Alexander Fortin, who may be making the leap 2 years. I'll give you 2 years at $850. Jakob Larson, you wanted stupid dollars and stupid cents. I will offer you $2 million a year for 2 years. And we'll see how it works out, man. All right, so there we freaking go. Now, we've definitely got our team set up for this next year. Now, mind you, one or two of these guys are going to have to go at some point, right? One or two of these guys are going to have to leave. Washington Capitals, they matched it. I really wanted Brett Leeson, man. Anus Brodin and a sixth for a third and a fourth. Nah, I'm all right. I'm pretty happy with the defense we got right now, so I think I'd like to go with that. Let's skip ahead. Larson accepts. Dustin Brown decided to go with the Habs, man. Jake Virtanen accepted. Fortan accepted. Okay. Colin Miller. So they want Colin Miller and a third for a second and a third. No, thank you. All right, so here we go. We are back. It is just about September freaking 13th. There we go. All right, so now it's going to be pretty much time to jump in real quick. Look at our lines for a second. What are the owner goals? Seller. Pretty low in regards to team performance. I don't understand why we have a perfectly decent freaking team. Now, I had a plan here. My plan is finally... No, we're not making David Perron the captain. We're not even making Taylor Hall the damn assistant captain. We are going to make Brett Pesce one of the assistant captains. We are going to make Dylan Larkin an assistant captain. And finally, we are making Ryan McFarland, number 75, the 20-year-old, the captain of the freaking Hamilton Huskies. The Hamilton Huskies finally have their very first captain. So let's go to edit lines and we'll figure out how we want this crap. We got Larkin's going to be over here. Where the hell's McFarland? We got that +5, baby. Oh my God, Jake Virtanen fits there. Okay, perfect. Virtanen friggin' fits on the top line. Son of a... so who else did I have? Andreas Janssen. He was the one. And Janssen, Patan, and Virtanen. And then after that, we got Jay Beagle, Noel Achari, and not Delorier. Oh, yeah. Jay Beagle. Yeah. And David Perron. Achari, Beagle, Perron. We got Zach Smith that we're going to have down here. We got Wagner. There's Delorier, who's another grinder. But I would rather use... Oh, Josh Hosang actually grew. He's a playmaker who fits on that second line a little bit. Nick Patan doesn't fit anywhere here. Holy crap, I'm holy. So, I don't exactly want to do that either, though. Ryan McFarland. I don't want to take McFarland off that top line. He is the future of this damn team. They're a +5. Not going to mess with that. So instead of... What else do we got? What did I say? Left wing, right wing. Who else fits on that second line really well? Do we have any other, playmakers? No, I don't think so, eh? Nick Patan, I said he fits. The only place he fits is that other line there. Jake Virtanen, 65. Janssen, 65. Damn, man. Okay, what if I went down here? We got Josh Hosang, 65. Okay. All right, so this is definitely the guy we're going to be going for, man. Trade for asset. We're going for Elias Lindholm from the Calgary Flames, and we are going to try and put Patan. What were we saying? Patan and Chmelevski. They want them both, right? They want them freaking both, man. Patan, Chmelevski, they have too many skaters. So what if I was to remove Patan and add a draft pick, I guess? Oh, man, are we ever getting low on those? What if I was to just, you know what? Why don't we'll skip this draft, you know? They want all of these picks. So we'll give them Chmelevski. We'll give them Chmelevski and 4 draft picks. Boom. Rejected. McCallum. You know what? I know I just drafted him, but honestly, I'd throw Eakin in there. We need a second-line center. A legiteral second-line center. We got Elias Lindholm. I might have got fleeced a little bit on that one, but screw it, man. Screw it. I don't even care. Here we go. So now we got T. Halsey, Ryan McFarland, Dylan Larkin, Janssen, Virtanen, and Elias Lindholm, baby. +5. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh my goodness. Or we could do that's +3. I was gonna say Lindholm for Larkin. That could work, but no, he is definitely our top line guy. Janssen, Lindholm for so we have two legitimate, like, elite scoring lines now. We've got a halfway decent third line. Who's the guy that's the odd man out? It is David Perron. It's very much David Perron. Man. So if I was to get rid of Perron on that side, I don't think Hosang's not going to work out there, right? We also have Schmalevsky, who kind of not really fits on that third. No, I think honestly Perron probably fits better on that third. He's the better player, man. All right, so that is what our forward group is going to look like. This is going to be a team that scores freaking goals, man. This is seriously going to be a team that scores damn goals. We got Riley and Hjalmarsson. Where's Ethan Bear? We wanted to put him up here. Pesce for Hjalmarsson. Pesce, I'm really sad that he dropped, man. Really sad that Pesce dropped. Really mad that freaking Hjalmarsson dropped. Honestly, Hjalmarsson as a defensive defenseman is better, right? Lucas Johansson, two-way defenseman. I was going to say, could this work? What if I threw Lucas Johansson up here with Morgan Riley? Now we've got Hjalmarsson and... Hjalmarsson fits on the second, the best. Pesce doesn't fit too bad down here, but he's young and I don't want to toss him down. Nah, I don't like... I kind of don't mind this. I don't like the fact that Riley only gets a +3, but I don't want to keep Lucas Johansson down on that bottom two forever. He's super fast, and I think that, honestly, I think Morgan Riley could seriously help him out, man. You know? I really think he could. Morgan Riley fits really well there. +3, +5, +1. So we have some seriously good defense there with Morgan Riley, right? What about Colin Miller? I actually really like Colin Miller, though. I think it was Jakob Larsson was kind of the odd man out there. What about Colin Miller? Colin Miller there, he fits about the same. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Riley and Johansson, that puts them at 91-85. That puts them at 87-88. It's pretty decent. That puts them at 84-82 on that third pairing. I like it just fine. Let's see what happened. Oh my God, Philip Gustafsson. I freaking told you that contract was going to look genius. 1 year left at $1 million this season. And if he has a good freaking year, next year he only makes 2.6 until he's 29, man. Connie Ingram. He's going to look pretty solid as a backup too, baby. And after this year, we've got him signed for 6 more years. So I'll fix all that stuff up. It all looks pretty darn good. That's as far as we are going to go in this episode. And then in a couple of days, we'll be back with another shiny, bright, all new one. This is most definitely going to be like the longest episode of this series in ever. And just like that, yet a freaking again, man. We have like 12, 13 million in cap space again. But next year, we got a lot of big freaking extensions coming in, man. So, actually, you want to know what? I do want to go to view contracts, and I do want to look at some of the kids that we got, some of the youngsters that we just signed, you know? Let's go by age. That's oldest. Here's youngest. There's our kidney fella. That kidney fella, holy, all right, 19-year-old playmaking center. Took him 14th overall. Didn't really grow much. But we had James Tyrell, the 19-year-old from last freaking year. Puck skills coming out the ass right now, man. 69. He should be 72, something like that, 72 overall next year. Then we go to our 20-year-olds, Peyton Trainer. Galiev jumped up to 68 overall. He's 20 years old. He did have to be signed, so he's playing in Burnaby this year. I do want to make sure he does play in Burnaby. Offensive defenseman, 6th round pick, should be in the 70s overall this year, and he fits on line 3 in the minors. After that, what else do we got, man? What else do we got? That's about it, man. Where's that other dude? Where was our other guy? That top 6 guy. Oh yeah, we got Landon McCallum, Samford. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's been a slice, guys. Anyway, we have $10.6 million in cap space. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Hamilton Huskies franchise mode. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.